making plans to support Ukraine if a ceasefire with Russia is reached. Speaking after a virtual meeting with global leaders, including Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky, Starmer said military chiefs would meet next week in the UK to finalise security measures. Although Russia has welcomed the proposal, it continues to demand Ukraine to drop its NATO aspirations and give up territory terms. Starmer stressed that pressure on Moscow would continue with military aid flowing and economic restrictions tightening. While France and the UK have signalled they could send peacekeepers, Russia remains opposed to any Western troops in Ukraine.
This morning I convened the largest, strongest group of countries yet behind a just and lasting peace in Ukraine.
Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron has said that Russia has no say if Ukraine asks for foreign troops to guarantee a ceasefire. Speaking to the French regional press, Macron insisted that if Kyiv asks for allied forces, Moscow cannot veto the decision. Macron also cast doubt on Russia's willingness to stop the war. After a video call with Western leaders, he said Russia is not showing any interest in peace. Instead of engaging with a US-led truce proposal, Moscow is increasing its assaults. He accused President Vladimir Putin of seeking maximum gains before negotiating, stressing that coordinated pressure with the US is essential to securing a ceasefire. The Crew 10 mission, jointly launched by NASA and SpaceX, is heading to the International Space Station as part of the regular crew rotation and will bring back stranded US astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore. The mission is nearing its next phase, with the Crew Dragon spacecraft set for rendezvous, docking and hatch opening today. Crew 10 was originally supposed to launch on Wednesday, but a hydraulics issue with ground equipment derailed that try. The Crew 10 astronauts will now be welcomed aboard, while Crew 9 delivers their farewell remarks. NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore have been left at the International Space Station for 9 months, and they are finally set to return to Earth. Here is what the Associate Administrator of NASA's Space Operations said.
Now we wait another day for Crew 10 to make their way to the space station to join Crew 9 there. They'll hand over for a few days and then we'll bring Crew 9 back to Earth and they'll splash down and we'll get to hear all their stories.
That is all we have time for, but we'll continue to bring you more of the latest international news very soon. Hello and welcome. I'm Joshua Barnes and you're watching